Hi, this is Shaman John. So tonight we had a beautiful gathering for the Fall Equinox at Luminata Gifts and Books in Monterey. Usually I have a video recorded of the talk and journey, but this time I didn't quite get the microphone plugged in the camera. When I got back to upload the video, there was no sound. So we're missing this one online. However, I wanted to share with you at least the basics of the message. Emery introduced the idea that during the fall equinox, there's a balance of light and dark, the day and night. And so it's much about balance. And it was much about, the fact that there's a lot of drama in the world, but there's always the unity behind it. So then I got on in open sacred space with the group and talked about the shamanic view of balance, in that real balance is in motion. Nothing's ever static. Everything in nature is always moving. And even if you're just trying to balance, like on one leg, there's still a lot of movement happening to maintain that balance. And if the floor was really shaking, then you'd have to be moving a lot to maintain balance. So the basic theme was that in order to really maintain balance in your life, things have to keep moving. You have to keep moving. You can't be rigid. You can't be rigid in your thoughts. You can't be rigid physically. You can't be rigid in your worldviews or in your energy body. To maintain real balance when everything is moving around, it's important for us to keep moving and keep changing and keep opening up to all possibilities and all, just allowing all things. And that way we can adapt. And when we're adapting, we can maintain balance under any situation. And then when we really need to, we can always rise above into the unity consciousness just when it gets to be too much, and then come back. So movement was the theme. And so the journey, I had everybody standing and I was shaking the rattle, and I just had everybody kind of move, just stay in motion physically, and recognize how that balance is in the core of our being. Especially when we're in motion, it's easier to balance. And to be able to bring in the energy of source as it itself is constantly sort of waving through and moving. So it's sort of like you can keep that source flowing directly through you as long as you're moving, and your connection to the earth, because the earth is moving. So that was the main theme, and that, balance isn't a 50-50 proposition. Good balance is sometimes moving around. Even time itself is fluid and moving. It contracts and expands to the shaman. So to be in touch with nature in that way, to maintain your own balance no matter what's going on around you, to be able to maintain that equanimity and then sometimes go right to the center and rise above. It behooves us to stay fluid, stay moving on every level of our being. So that was the journey. I would encourage you to, listen to a drum or a rattle, move with it, keep moving. Even when we were opening sacred space, I was swaying and moving a little bit. And, there's just no point in us ever being completely fixed and rigid. So recognize that balance comes as you move. And sorry that I wasn't able to post the actual journey tonight and the talk, but it was playful as usual, kind of funny at times, and that's the way to be in balance. All right, thank you, and we'll hope to see you again soon.